This is Miss Brianne, and welcome to another meeting of Coding Craze. Now, Coding Craze is the monthly coding club meeting in which I show you various coding toys and games and show you how they work. And I try and show you everything the library has to offer. Now, I hope one of these days when we come back to in-person programming, I can have workshops where you can create your own video games with Bloxels. But as of right now, I'm just going to show you the Bloxels kit and as well as the corresponding app and how it works. Now, as you can see right over here, this is the Bloxels kit. And to let you know, this is the older kit. This was the first kit they came out with. Now, when I bought this about 2.5, 3 years ago, you could download the Bloxels app for free. It was called Bloxels Builder. I'll show you what it looks like on my tablet. One second. So as you can see over here, here's the Bloxels Builder. And that app was free. In that event, you didn't really need the kit. All you really needed was the app and you could create your own video games. Personally, I find using the blocks a lot more fun, but the app was a good option if you didn't have that. Well, things have now changed. These kits are not built anymore. Well, this generation kit anyway. They have different kits now. And this app that I just showed you, right here, no longer exists. The free app is gone. What happens now is with the new kits that they make. Now, the old kits included, I'll show you. They included the instruction guide, the game board, and all the blocks. That's it. But the new kits, they include all that, plus a special code for their new app. And I will show you what that app is. So, as you can see right over here, this is the new Bloxels app. This is the app that's now used to build your video games. Now, this app is no longer free. So, in other words, when you either have to pay $10 for the app, or you buy the kit and they give you a code to enter once you open the app for the first time, and then you have access that way. But, like I said before, it's no longer free. Now, if you had the old kits and you want to switch to the new app, all you have to do is pay $10 for the app. And then you have access. Now, there's some similarities and differences to the app. When we do have a live workshop, I will go over this individually with you, with all the boys and girls who wish to join. But what I'll do is, and I'll show you some of that in the next video next month. But it's pretty much the same with creating the characters and the levels and whatnot. So, in any event, let's begin. So, in the previous video, I showed you how to, well, let's open the Bloxels app. Turn up the volume. So this is how the new Bloxels app is. And we are going to go to Builder. So we have these four things. We have games, we have characters, we have art. Yes, you can create your own art now. And we have backgrounds. Now, if you want to create, so we create our character last video, and I moved it to this one. So let's go there. So this is the character I built previously. I didn't transfer all the factors in yet, but this is the character idle in the corner here. Pretty much similar to how Bloxels Builder was. Fun, huh? Alright. So, we create our own character, our main character for the game. Now, we're going to create our own background. So, this is Game Builder, this is Character, this is Art, and this is Background. So we're going to click on Background. As you can see, I created my own background. So if we double tap and click Edit, that's what it will look like. Cool, huh? But let's go back. Let's create a new background. Now, the background creator is different in the fact that it doesn't really use the blocks in order to create. So we have to draw it ourselves. So, let's see, what do we want to do? Let's go back. In my previous video, in my previous one, I did a daytime background. What I want to do now is a nice sunset background. So, let's edit. Let's see what type of colors we want. We're going to keep it on pencil. We're going to make this a little big. Let's do a yellow. So, actually it's a little too big. Let's make that smaller. Let's start with a yellow. Well, actually, let's start with brown for the clouds. And you just draw it. I don't like the looks of those clouds, so let's erase that. Let's make that big so we can really erase. Let's go back to our brown. Hold on a minute. There we go. Let's do our small. Let's make a cloud over here and a cloud over here. And then to color it in, we're just going to click on the paint can and fill. Okay, so those are our clouds for the sunset. Next up, let's do a red on the and let's undo that. Let's switch back to paintbrush, and we're just going to draw the red over there for the bottom. Then we're going to click our paint can and fill. Then finally, going to do it. Oops, hold on. Go back to pencil. Hold on a minute. There we go. And there's our sunset scene. Interesting, huh? So when we go back, well, let's go back to background. And we're just going to name this Sunset. So, try that again. So we're just going to label this sunset. There we go, back to background. And there's our sunset background. Cool, huh? Now, if we want to include this in our game, we're just going to click on Game Builder. We're going to go to our game. Actually, let's create a new one. And we're just going to delete all this. So we're just deleting this. And I will demonstrate this in the next video, what to do. So I'm going to go to the very corner. All right, so here's how the game will work. If you want to add a background, this is the character part, this is the background, this is the music. We'll talk about the music next time, but to add the background, you're just going to click BG, and then you'll select your background. I'm going to choose sunset, and I'm just going to insert a couple of blocks. And let's see how it looks. Let's test it. And as of right now, it's interesting, huh? And just so you know, these move your character. This makes your character jump. Pressed the wrong button. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Thing about programming is a little bit tricky with technology. Let's go back to Builder. Let's go back to our games. Oh, wrong one. Edit. Oh, and if we want to change our character, you click here, go to Edit, and select your character. There we go. Then click Save. So now I have my character in the game. And then there's the background. So let's test. Now this moves it, and if you press twice, you get that little, cool, huh? And sometimes, if you press it too much, it gets a little confusing. So it's a little, I mean, the new app's interesting. It takes a little getting used to, but the more you test it out, the more fun you'll have. So this is pretty much our game builder. And I'll show, you can add a lot more like power-ups and hazard blocks and all that cool stuff. But that is a video for next time. So now you've learned how to create a character and you've learned how to create a background. So in our final video of this series, I'm going to teach you how to build levels in the game. So if you have the kit, feel free to play around. If not, you can watch these videos. But in the meantime, take good care of yourselves. Have a great day, and I will see you next month.